to the channel. Now we're going to play some Vampyr, this new game I've downloaded on the PlayStation Store. Oh god, what is this? The hard mode. Destroy mode. Should be normal. Right, let's go put that on. Now the view of this game looks actually quite good. Don't know why it takes ages to load, but anyways, we'll give it a shot. Whilst the old heating heats up.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone.
What the
8
hell is this?
voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree,
Jeez.
mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution.
Oh, spooky.
A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, spooky. Oh, jeez. Help me, I'm crawling. What on earth is this? Oh my god. So yeah, this game is currently free on the PlayStation. On the PlayStation Store. Right. Okay, this... Hello, Sniper Lee. Hello, how you doing, man? How you doing? So I've got to follow... I think I've got to follow the blood, I'll take it. How you doing, Sniper, alright? Blood. Right, okay, so I've got to follow the blood. Right, let me just...
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Wow. So yeah, hope you're doing alright, Sniper. Damn. Good man, good man. I thought I'd try this game out today. It's like a new game. Halloween as well. I've got Halloween games in.
No. Mary! Hold on. Please, hold on.
Oh, lovely.
Mary. No.
Oh, lovely.
It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Is it there? Ah. Ah, right, okay, right.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't
Very
shoot!
hard gameplay. Game. Ah, right, is it? Oh,
This
God.
is a nightmare.
Oh, well, save again anyway.
I need to get out of here.
Do we go up here or do we... Ah! I don't know what I'm doing
This
on the
can't be
game.
happening.
As quick as I can run.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Ah, I'm being attacked by loads of people. Run!
What's going on?
I'm going.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I
There
can
you go,
defend
right.
myself.
I got a machete, that's quite cool.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you
That-
left me no choice.
The stairs to take it.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
See them fancy clothes?
No,
This
please,
one's a top.
stop!
Let's see how it likes a bit of fire.
Who are you?
Murdering bastard!
Can't...
Look at it! Got that like
What do you want?
Okay.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
die, you fucking leech!
No, that bullets. Ah.
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
Yeah!
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the
Alright.
bone.
Right. So that's attack, that's dodge. Okay, right, I need to use these controls.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Right now!
Right.
Let me go!
Ow. Okay.
I need to find shelter.
Right, okay.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
So if you're enjoying this video,
Abandoned.
give it a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Right, what have we got down here? Right, what's over here? Oh, found something. That's good. Ooh, picture. Ooh.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary,
Mary.
I'm sorry.
Mary. Come on, Mary.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
For God's sake, Mary. Right, so I've got to find someone who killed Mary. Right.
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
Right, okay, so I've got something there. Find sun. Let's find somewhere to... Oh, lovely. Is she going to be still alive or person still alive?
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it to share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve. That's impossible.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we run it. Wow, oh good lord, right, I found a watch. Looks like the health system doesn't recover, like in most of these games that I've been playing. Right, from here.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer. Her eyes as white as milk.
Who goes there?
A prayer for the sound of my warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
No, I haven't got a Twitch, I'm afraid, Sniper. What's Twitch like? Is it any good, do you reckon?
No.
Would you recommend it?
No!
Yeah, I've always had YouTube
I
in a
still
minute,
have
but
so much to
might
accomplish.
consider getting Twitch if it's any good, really. No, I'm not really sure on Twitch.
I still have so much
But
left.
maybe I
that
should
needs
create
doing.
a Twitch account and then somehow stream games in there as well. I'm not sure at the minute. Oh, right. Oh look, I've still got the outfit. Right, how do we get... Ah, wicked. Might have to do that. It's a bit like, is it a bit like YouTube, Sniper? Is it a bit like YouTube where you can stream games and things like that?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what? We fight.
Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Oh. Got the first gun. That's how we do it.
No, it never got easy.
Damn. Damn. Right. Got to use revolver details. So right, let's have a look at this. So improve. I can get like different upgrades for it. That's quite good. Improve firing range. Okay. Level 3, level 5 of 6. That's quite decent. 200 off. What's this one? I think you get like health shirms. I think you get like all bits and bobs for that. Right. Do you go downstairs or do you... I found about that. A bottle of alcohol. Lovely. So we can go out yet.
I had better remain here until nightfall.
Right, okay, can't go out yet. Oh my god, right, this is funny. Right, here we go, upstairs. Up the stairs we go. I'm looking for a bed or some kind. Okay.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
So if you're enjoying this stream so far, like and subscribe. And might have to get Twitch, if anybody recommends Twitch.
So be it.
Lights out. Lights out. Ah, dang, Jesus. Good lord.
Rational thinking only.
I didn't shoot him, I swear, I didn't shoot anybody. Can't hard. I don't want to shoot anybody. I got a trophy. From the here to eternity. Loving this game so far. Must say, good introduction to the game. Oh, he's alive. Somehow.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
As it is, as mad as the moon, contains blood in sunlight, lit glowing with flesh.
What on earth is this? Good lord, what? Use hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampire skills. Oh, fancy. Right, okay. 200 healing. So, okay, it's like a level up kind of system. Where you drain your own blood to heal normal and ground damage. Oh, yeah, that's quite good. Okay, so you get like different points and tactics and... Base of shadow. What is this? Bite? Good lord. Increase the damage inflicted using fast regeneration, medical bag there, cartridge bag. Oh, that's actually quite good. Blood capacity. Ooh. Increase your stamina. Body condition. Increase your health. Oh, this is quite good. Okay, so how many? Whoa, there's actually more to it. Haha. Right, so I've got that one so far. It's going to get. No, we can get that on there. So I have to go back. How so you can get. Oh, that's quite cool. Right, okay. No XP, right, okay, back. Right, what does that do? Blood spear, first spear made of blood, you can... Oh yeah, that's quite good. Right, let's get that unlocked. Let's get this. Okay, got that one already. Can I get anything else here? What else can I get? Shadow Mist? What the hell is that? Oh. Right, okay, so got some skills there. Interesting so far.
That voice in my head.
Chapter 1. Quarantine.
If I'm not mad.
Reach the north bank. Right, okay. Okay, so can we actually just...
But then, it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Right, okay, so... I take it we can get out of here now, I take it. No.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech.
Oh shit.
Here!
Whoa, these smoke, what the...
My head's spinning.
Yeah, someone's had too much coffee. Okay.
It's locked.
Oh no, it's locked. Oh my. You got a panic. Oh no, it's locked. Oh. What's this? Oh, it's quite good. Got a steak or something. Right, okay, do we go up here? I don't know if you know it's locked. Can you go through there?
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright.
It's locked.
It's locked. Oh god, oh, there's a door there. Can I get anything out of here? No, right, okay. So, I take a risk to go downstairs.
I'm still inside.
Oh, I swear I checked that door already.
I must reach the...
Press to stay, stun your damage. Right, okay. That's quite good. Right. Jeez.
A strength I never knew I had.
Right. Oh, now it's unlocked. Yeah, now it's unlocked. Whoa, okay. Right, I thought that I might be able to remember all these controls, but I'll have a go anyway.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright, right. Oh god, this game is locked. Right, I need to go around here, I think. Oh, what did I do? I don't even know what I'm doing. Right, up the stairs, up the stairs. It's locked.
I cannot enter.
But you can't. Oh god. Right.
It's locked.
It's locked, I know it's locked. I've already checked it already. What's actually down here? Oh, that's quite cool. You can actually spot like different things. What's over there? In this drawer, maybe. I don't know. Right, okay. Right, it's not Assassin's Creed where you can just jump across the buildings. So I've got to stop playing. It's not Assassin's Creed, but down probably.
Get them weapons ready!
This shouldn't be possible.
Ow! Ow!
Every sinew and every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Ow! I've been shot at some part of there. Jeepers, right. Nearly had him then. Wow, this is a yeah, it's quite a difficult game, I must say. You've been defeated, yes, I know I've been defeated. Yeah, I must say it's quite a difficult game, but I'll have a go anyway. But jeez, can't believe I got defeated. Ah. Yeah, I mean, maybe I need to stun the guy and then attack him. That's what I need to do. This game takes such a long time to load. There we go. Right, so... Oh, I got some experience for that. That's quite interesting. Right, I'll try it again.
Over there! There's one of them birds!
That's that I'm done.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
This shouldn't be possible. I see you, every fibre of my being is afire.
That's one of the standard low. Shit. Ow.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Ow. There we go.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Ah, this is a rather intense game. Can I actually get... Shame I can't pick up any other weapons. That it's a bit annoying. You can't pick up any weapons. But have a bit of a look around. What's in here? Might as well like turn the ranks, right, okay. Okay, so it's there, none of that actually does.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I have this thirst for blood.
I must say, it's actually quite a challenging game. Can I get down there? No. I can see.
The dizziness from the jump. I can
Okay, why does it say it's loading?
control
Here
it.
we go.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright. Yes, it is locked.
It's locked.
Am I going the right way? I don't actually think I'm going the right way. There's a box there, I'm not quite interested to use. What's that?
This is despicable.
That's quite good, you can actually get...
What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered.
There you go.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Must say I'm enjoying this so far. I must say, Sniper, if you're still there.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Right, okay.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
When only hide out here, you can spend your XP. Oh, that's not good. Right, okay, craft. Should I get some? I can't craft anything yet. Okay, can we get machete? Oh, I can actually get. I can actually upgrade the extra machete. What's that one do? Oh, that'd be quite good. How do you get that? I need 50. Jesus, 50 more damage. Jesus, right. Okay, okay. So let me go on here. I don't get any more upgrades. Right, where's the condition? What does that do? Increase your health. Right. Right, so I've got a bit more health. That looks better. Right, can we get any more stamina? Tactical spring. What are you? Increase health. Oh yeah. No, not quite. Alright, okay, so we confirm them. So a bit more health now. The following night. Doom to doom. Right. So we've got some more health now, a bit more health. Right, okay, so that's pretty good. Right, okay. What's that over there? Common trigger part, right, okay.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit.
Huh.
It's been a long night.
My back's full of
Been
blood.
there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Right, what's going on around here? Did anyone enter the bar, maybe?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here?
Yeah.
It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Oh, monsters, right. Okay, that.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Oh,
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
right, okay. No funny business. Radio's up.
Just running as far away from this place as I can.
Let's climb some ladders. Oh, really? Can't even climb a ladder. Oh, wow.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone's eavesdropping.
How the hell did you spot that?
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
How the hell did you know that?
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Would anyone?
Jesus.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might... you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem like an expert.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again. Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Just stop him. Right, that was quite an interesting one. Alright, interrogate the location.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about
Tell
it.
me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
We discovered a hint. If we reveal a secret about a citizen or someone indicates the information.
He didn't deserve this.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Try to get it interrogate.
I hope I live long enough to see them where all boys get what's coming to them.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight.
but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Alright.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right, I think I'm going to be able to get that upgrade now. Let's go back in the... Go back in there. Right, let's get this stamina upgrade if we can get it, I think. Right, body... 300, yeah, we can get that one. There we go. They have 4560, Jesus, 75, right, that's loads. There's actually loads of stamina to get. Wowzer, I can actually get how much is that on? 300. Alright, so we've got a bit more stamina. Right, back in the streets. A bit more stamina now, which is pretty good. Let's get this marker. That's the bar we just went in earlier. What's that?
I will get to the bottom
What's
of
point
this
here?
intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city?
Inspect the boats, right, yeah.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Oh.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge. Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line.
Just that foolish mouth of yours. You ever known McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job. And that's to find it. And find it fast.
Fair enough, Tom. But why do they know when it's so damn cold?
Over there! Lift! Back in the grave! Kill you!
Taken.
Get them weapons ready! Stupid beast! Bloody leech!
Taken. Oh, lovely. Ah. Okay, follow the trail, inspect that right there. Track the killer. That there.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Why not betray your trust?
It's this first, you see. I needed to become so thirsty.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
Drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
bloodshed.
Please, let go of me. Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
I forgive you. The Lord is my shepherd. William, please. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
I gave a blood sample of William's corpse. Okie dokie.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
It's locked, all right.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Now! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you.
kill you. To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
What is the... okay.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Oh, right. Press to evolve, right. Right, so I've got to go to the...
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. I cannot enter.
I will not let you down, my boy.
The hell? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should find the office first. Right, let's find the second floor. Right, assigned to office on the second floor. Right.
How can we be sure we're making a difference? I will
It's
not let you
locked,
down,
all
my
right.
boy.
Right, okay, so found the door.
Not now.
Huh. And some bit of an explore.
I cannot enter. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
I really want to upgrade this. Upgrade this machete, really. Quite good to do. by 10%. Enhanced handling or enhanced damage. Right. There we go. 64 damage. That's pretty good. I wonder if I can get down there. Nah, that's right. Use Clash's budget. I can upgrade that. No, I can't get that one yet. No. Right. So, what does that do? That does. I don't want to get more stamina because oh, so it increases your life generation then using fight and combat. Get that one. And then let's see if I've got enough for another stamina one. Get your health. If I can get a... what's that on the shadow mist? Claws? Right, okay, defensive, right, blood brainer. Right, let's get... how much is that on 300, right. That's an extra 600, right, I need to get something for 200 if I can. How much is that on 300? I don't think I can get anything for... I don't think I can get anything for... no. I found... there we go. So I've upgraded my weapon, so that's pretty good. Alright. Analyze the winter blood at the... right, okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Right. Rest in bed until the next night. Right, okay, let's do it.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete,
Chapter 2, White.
I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Come on,
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Right, let's go. On to the morgue now. Come on, Shay. Jesus, my God, what happened there? Right, that did not go according to plan, but we'll go another round. God, that was a bit ambitious, that was. Oh my God. Alright, let's try this again. Right, night shift, right. That was a bit ambitious, that was, so it's...
The pain. There again.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War interests, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
You disgust on every street corner.
It's locked.
Daily.
Ah, hello, Sniper. How you doing? You good? Still streaming. Right, so with the next mission, I'm on chapter 2 so far. Upgrade my machete. What's in here?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Oh, that guy's level 7. I'm getting out of here because I'll be beaten like a pulp. What's in there? Right, so I found that. Oh, dear. Ah, gone the wrong way, damn it. Stretch. Oh god, I've been playing this game for 3 hours, nearly 2 hours, nearly. Right, I need to get back in there. right, okay, find you something. Right, okay. That's not. Yeah, I just upgraded my weapon, my machete. That's on like full like stats at the minute. Got some more health, more stamina, a few new bits for that. Right, there's my machete. Right, I need to find a look around here. I come out again. I've just done the boss, the first boss. I think it's William, I think it was. I've defeated him, the first boss, on chapter 1. Now I'm on chapter 2. It was pretty easy. But yeah, I've done the first boss. And now I'm on to chapter 2, I think it is, or something. But yeah, it's going really well, this game. Right. So yeah, so I've done the first boss. I already got yeah. So done the first boss. Now I'm on to the next chapter. Yeah, it's going alright. It's going really well, this game. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Right, so I'm in the morgue now. Right. So now I've got to look around for any stuff really.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. I cannot enter.
few bits, got them. What on earth?
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Key gone. Where the hell did he come from? What on earth? Untouchable. Right. There we go. Cover. There we go. Right, so that's that done. Should we go up another level?
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. Yeah, busy. Oh no. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
That's quite interesting.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yeah.
It's locked, all right.
Right, let's give this weapon a nick try it as well.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. It's locked.
maybe we have to go and exit the building, maybe? Yep. So let's get out of this bit. Yeah, we could meet up if you wanted to a bit later on, play some games, and then we could cook some food later if you fancied. And not Sean Connery, good guy for Minder Penny. And yeah, that's not good, that logical lockdown. It's for month because of the Christmas thing. Right, so now I need to go somewhere I don't need to go. Yep, right, let's take him down. It's actually quite a good weapon, actually. What am I meant to be up here for? Right, okay, so we need to go around here, I think. I might have to get the other weapon out. This weapon's not the most brilliant one. What's that? I use kitchen knife? Where? How did I get that from?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Okay.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Goodbye, Milton.
I thought last summer's academic was different. It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End. Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Alright, back on.
Perhaps I should have considered the...
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Oh. Back.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Right.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner.
It's locked.
Daily routine.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel.
Ooh.
What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's mind, you see?
Okay. Personal question. Can't do that one.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Hey dude, how you doing?
You must be very angry about this unfair situation.
Master, how you doing, man? All good?
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate. It's locked, all right.
So let's go on to the top floor, the middle floor. Right, I've got to find that's what we need to find.
I cannot enter.
The game's about this.
Please, Jonathan.
This guy is like a vampire. He's lost his wife,
Fascinating.
and he comes back to life. But he kills his wife. And you have to go and find the killers of London. He's like around the town, kind of thing. Really good game. You get to be a vampire. And you get to like, take revenge. The person that gives you powers. Something like that kind of thing. Really good.
My friend,
Recommend this game if you've played this kind of game before. You get different powers, you get weapons, you get upgraded weapons.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town.
It's a bit hard to explain really until you start playing it.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition.
Yeah, kind of thing like that. You come back to life and your wife
unalive
dies or something like that.
Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more
good.
than a
Yeah, it's a good game, man. It's a good game.
And please.
Quite tricky in some parts, but once you get the hang of it, you'll get to enjoy the game, really. Yeah, what do you get like, different weapons and yeah. But really good game, really good game. I've been playing for nearly 3 hours nearly. Really good.
Go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the skull, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate. Accepted.
I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Alright. Right, I'm gonna go back to my office maybe. Right, I've got to find my office.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Right, let's go back to my house. This is my office. Right, I really want to get some upgrades. I think I've done the machete. Yeah, the machete's like... Yeah, that's what I might do. 90... Wow, level 5 is 100 and... Geez, that's incredible damage. So you get like a wide range of weapons. You get the clay hatchet, which I've actually got. Jeez, get a wide range of like damage increases. You get. Right, I'm gonna. Can't upgrade that. Okay, right. Pretty good. 104 damage. No, not too bad. Right. So let's go to here. Right. Wow, that's actually unlocked quite a lot. This is like your upgrade system. Right, I need to get body. I'm doing the body. I'm working on the body first. Oh, level 8 required, so I can't come that on. Do apologise about that. Right, I need to upgrade the health. That's the health upgraded. I've got to get it for that. Right, I can upgrade that, so that's another level, take it. Yeah, level 10, good lord, wow. I'll confirm that. Don't think I get any more upgrades really. Right, so that's that done. Look how much health I've got left now, that's pretty good. Yeah, head downstairs, so we're level 8 now, which is pretty good. Interrogate this woman over here. This is going to be our last mission of the day. Because I'm starting to fade now.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
What?
It seems I'm the butt of a joke, or pigeon of a con. Dr. Swansea might have told me who I was going to meet.
I know you're a man of action, Doctor, but take a moment to contemplate the terrain. In this war, discretion is both weapon and shield.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
So yeah, this is going to be my
You must
last,
have countless questions.
my last mission
But I rather
on
urgent
this
matter first.
game today.
Swansea has explained. My cover,
If you've liked it, give it a like
has been compromised.
and subscribe. Right, I'm going to go for
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
to like and subscribe.
These poor souls
And
have so little left to live for. I do my best.
yeah, so after the stream I'm going to have a bit of a break and then maybe just chill. I believe you.
The world would be a better place if
Yeah,
it
like
cared
and
for
subscribe.
by women
This is going to be the last mission of the day.
You make me blush.
And then stay tuned
I am
for part
simply
2
necessary evil.
of this game, coming very soon.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship. I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need weight.
So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see more
Scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of
gameplay.
mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
I'm here to help you.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Right, so why not solve this yourself?
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation.
I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
No. Wow. There we have it, guys. So that is the stream for today. If you've liked this video, give it a like. And also subscribe. Stay tuned for more gameplay of this game coming very soon. So yeah, this is Jarvinator 6699. Seeing you all next time. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it.